How does a man be just friends with an attractive woman without having intrusive thoughts? I've had intrusive thoughts about burning down my house. I've never burned down my house. It's about knowing what is and isn't appropriate behavior, and having the self-control to keep it appropriate. You don't. The vast majority of people have thoughts they never wanted. The key is to not act on them. Have the thoughts, then let them go. Don't get angry or upset by them, and they won't affect you. The brain is a random content generator that takes in sensory info, past events, and predictions of the future, and then give you a thought and asks, "Is this anything?" And you have the option to say, "Nope, that doesn't apply here. Try again." Thoughts don't need to leave your mind. Just don't speak them or act on them. Because I'm realistic, I'm never going to hit on or creep out a female friend. So their appearance means as much to me as an attractive woman on a billboard. Depends. If your intrusive thoughts are like, "Dang, she's hot. I'd like to bang her if she was interested in me," that's fine. Lesbian here, and that's how I feel about several of my female friends. It's perfectly normal to feel attracted to people you find attractive. Just don't act on those thoughts and respect her boundaries. If your intrusive thoughts are like, "I am love with her. Why won't she return those feelings?" Then nah. You can't be friends. At least not now. And you need to distance and move on. Intrusive thoughts don't hurt nobody. I'm a lesbian, and most of my friends are also lesbians who I find insanely attractive. We hang out regularly. I still have those thoughts, but I never act on them or let it change how I treat them. It's not their fault they're that sexy, lol, they're just thoughts. Self-control and not viewing from a place of sexual objects or solely for your sexual pleasure. Deal with them the same way you would any other intrusive thought. Sit with the thought, don't give it energy, and let it pass. As long as you don't ruminate on the thought, it goes away. The more times it comes and gets ignored, the weaker the next occurrence. Just because they are physically beautiful doesn't mean you are attracted to them. As a gay man, this applies to men I find attractive. First thing to remember is that just because someone is attractive does not mean you are attracted to them. There's a bit of gap there where a person is attractive insofar as you find them visually appealing, but you're not attracted to them outside of that. Secondly, I find thoughts like, "Hey, this guy is attractive," about as influential as noticing a guy has a Letterman gap in his teeth. Like, I notice it, I appreciate it, and I release the thought. Thoughts are just thoughts. Most do not require action on your part. If you find yourself not being able to stop the thought, or if you find yourself unable to stop acting on it, however, that's a huge boundary issue. Just appreciate the good-looking people in your life and keep it at that. A person can be good-looking, attractive, but that doesn't mean you're attracted to them. Everyone has siblings or family members who they consider good-looking, and I'm sure they don't have intrusive thoughts about them. I don't see how a friend couldn't be any different. Just be chill. Thoughts don't mean much of anything. No idea. As a man, I do have a handful of attractive female friends, and I simply don't have any sexual thoughts about them. They're friends and nothing more to me. I've never found it difficult. Enjoy the thoughts and don't act on them. Self-control makes more sense than trying to change your preferences. It's a true red flag when men can't be friends with women, attractive or not. Kids are the way they are because they tend to be unable to moderate their intrusive thoughts. I guess be better than a kid at self-restraint. One of the great things about being human is being able to hold multiple, contradictory beliefs at the same time. Sure, the lustful aspect of yourself knows your friend is hot, and still the rational part of you doesn't act on it because there would be negative consequences.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. TooAfraidToAsk is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.